Alright, welcome back to TEW 2020, the new era. We are here starting, really truly now, we're going to be on the build to Cyber Sunday, as it is now officially 4 weeks away. I guess technically 5. So no, I am wrong, we are not on the build to Cyber Sunday yet. Man, I really did not schedule out these pay-per-views properly. I probably should have spent more time on the actual dates. Oh well, we're just going to have a little bit of a stretchy build to Cyber Sunday. So next week is going to be the official start of the build to Cyber Sunday. So, yeah. Voting will begin soon. I will make sure voting starts 2 in-game weeks before the show. So the first time I'll reveal the voting will be on the Monday, week 1 of October edition of Monday Night Raw. So yeah, that's really all I've got to say, so let's just get into Monday Night Raw. So we open this edition of Monday Night Raw with the New Authority. That's their name. It sucks, and that's kind of the point. It's meant to really piss you off, just the fact that the stable's back, and the show starts off with Stephanie and Triple H being flanked by their 3, I guess, goons, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, and The Big Show, but they're not geek goons, they're actual badass goons, maybe less so in the form of The Big Show, but the other 2, they're legit fighters. Stephanie and Triple H just kind of say, the last Authority experiment, it was really great for a while, but it died a death. And this Authority will not be dying that same death because we are doing something different. See, last Authority was really Triple H's thing, and this one is going to be spearheaded by the princess of, I don't know, what was it, the $1 billion princess herself, Stephanie McMahon. And this Authority is going to make sure that Raw stays under the right control. As you can see, Cesaro, he's been jumped backstage and he's being taken away in an ambulance. He's not here tonight. Seth Rollins didn't even try to come in. We don't know where the hell that guy is. And Kevin Owens is your #1 contender for the Universal Championship. Everything's going to be falling into place very soon once Cyber Sunday rolls around and Kevin Owens can claim that championship for the New Authority. Chris Jericho and The Big Show, well, they're going to be, and then they're interrupted. They're interrupted by the music of Adrian Neville. Or I guess just Neville, not Adrian Neville. And everyone's confused. Neville? Why the hell is Neville out here? Neville comes out and he says, No, we're not doing this again. I will not fall by the wayside. I will not just let this New Authority thing happen. Cesaro might not be here. Seth Rollins might not be here, but I am here. I am here, and I'm here to fight all 5 of you at once. Stephanie and Triple H kind of laugh a little and go, okay, Neville, whatever, dude. Don't ever try to revolt against the Authority. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get beat down. And you're lucky we're in a good mood today after the events of last week. So we're going to spare you a 3-on-1 beating. But in the main event tonight, you're going to take on The Big Show. And Neville, if you lose, you're gone from the company. So, you better start training. Bombshell announcement there. I say that too fucking much. Announcement there. Neville tried to step up for himself. Look what it got him. It probably got him a job in the unemployment line. So, we're moving on right now to a squash match by Golden Dustin Rhodes. Mojo Rawley didn't have much of a chance. It went 2 minutes because I needed to cut angle time. So, congratulations, Mojo. I guess I went 3 minutes. Wow, even better than I thought. So, yeah, good job, buddy. After the match, R-Truth comes out and he's like, Dustin, it's time for the rubber match. Me and you, Cyber Sunday. And Dustin says no. He says no. He's like, I don't want to waste my time with you anymore, R-Truth. Good job on the win last week. It's really nice that Mr. Neville could carry you. It's a shame it's not going to happen anymore because Neville's going to be gone from the company by the end of the show. So, no, I don't want to fight you. You're a joke. That's why I broke up the golden truth because we were comedy losers. And I'm not going to be that way anymore. And I'm not going to fight you until you can get a real win around here, Truth. You're nothing but a comedy geek. And he walks off, leading to our next segment, which is backstage, and it's just a little thing where Samoa Joe and Jack Swagger are arguing about whose finisher is better. That's it, and it leads to a match next week. Samoa Joe will take on Jack Swagger as Roman Reigns is still out of action. That coquina clutch did a number on his arm. We then have a short in-ring promo by 3 of the 4 members of the Wyatt family, and that's what we're all thinking, but Bray Wyatt announces that this is the new Wyatt family. The Wyatt family will live on without that stain, that tumor, Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan was always the weak link of the Wyatt family anyway, so he's not going to be missed. And he was handpicked by Stephanie McMahon to be Heath Slater's final chance opponent on Raw. If Heath can't beat Bray, then well, Heath is done for. And I got news for Heath, because Heath cannot sign a Raw contract. Yeah, 2 minutes, Sister Abigail. It was going to be 1 minute. Angle time needed to be cut, so Heath got another minute. Nice job. And Bray Wyatt got a hot new move. So that's nice to see. And after the match, Bray Wyatt, he's still kind of mad. No one really knows why he's mad, but the presumption is that the word? I don't know. We're all presuming that it's because Eric Rowan just got up and left him, and he doesn't want to be a part of the Wyatt family, and he's taking his anger out on Heath Slater. He hits another Sister Abigail to Heath Slater. He tells Luke Harper, hit yourself that Harper clothesline. Boom, hits the Harper clothesline. He tells Braun Strowman, hit your fucking power slam. Braun hesitates. He doesn't do it immediately. He doesn't hesitate for that long, but he hesitates long enough for Bray and Luke to kind of double back, like, what? And as they double back, Braun hits the power slam. And a quick moment of hesitation there. We have a backstage segment where Xavier Woods, he's kind of mad again. I wrote furious here, but he's not that furious as he never asked Kofi and Big E to stand next to him during the Fatal 4-Way, but he's like, why the hell weren't you there? You never know when this stuff's going to come out. There's a new authority again. I don't know what Shane's doing. Shane's bad at his job. Neville's getting fired. And why weren't you guys there? And they're just like, dude, the fucking glorious ones beat us up. The glorious ones are just the thorn in our side right now, and we got to take care of them. And that's the whole gist of this promo. I'm not going to keep going because I can see how shit it's going to be because I can't think. I can't think. And basically, Woods, he forgives him. He's like, yeah, I didn't ask you guys to be there anyway. I didn't realize you had a situation on your hands. And I'm going to go deal with Sheamus. I suggest you two deal with the glorious ones. And this promo, Kofi makes a note that he's actually facing Austin Aries later tonight to give one of the members a little taste of medicine. But right now, we have the Ascension and the Usos. And it goes about 12 minutes. I really wanted to give the Ascension the win, but they are the lowest popularity. They have the lowest popularity in the whole entire brand. Maybe even the whole entire main roster. So there was no way I was giving them a win over the Usos, who I don't hate. So the Usos picked up a nice victory as Jimmy Uso hit the alley-oos and pinned Victor. But it wasn't all smooth sailing for the Usos, as they are attacked by their former rivals. They beat them. I don't know if they beat them. No, they drew. 2 weeks ago, the Usos and the Vaudevillain drew in a match, and they are looking to finish what they started. So, nice little brawl here goes on as we continue into the show. Shane is seen backstage just in shambles. He's disgusted with himself. There's no words during the segment, but you can tell that he's all distressed at the fact that his one job was to prevent a high power in the form of an authority happen, and he failed it, and he doesn't know what he's going to do now, and he gets a call, and we don't see who the call is. We see him answer it, but then it fades to black. So we don't know who called Shane McMahon, but we might find out soon. This is, of course, The Kofi Kingston-Austin Aries match is next, and Austin Aries picks up the pinfall victory, 16-12, following with a 450-degree splash. Why am I saying that weird? Dude, what is... For these past recording sessions, my brain is just, like, fried. And I don't know why. I'm totally fine the rest of the day, but whenever I decide to record, I can't fucking think. So, is it 450-degree splash? I don't know why I'm struggling. But Bobby Roode interferes. That was the story of this match, was that Big E was trying to shut down Bobby Roode. But Bobby Roode was really clean when he tried to interfere. And it made it seem like Big E was the one that was trying to interfere. And the ref ejected Big E, allowing Bobby Roode to interfere, and Austin Aries hitting the 450 splash and pinning Kofi Kingston. Following that, it's just a short little promo on the TV. Miz is like, oh, to my fellow Miz fans, I'm not going to make it tonight, as my testicular fortitude is in shambles after the heinous attack by Golden Dustin Rhodes last week. I'll see you all soon. I don't know how long I'll be. Miz is trying to hold out this injury as long as he can. He's trying to stay out of Neville's way, really. Neville was chasing for the IC title, and I don't even know if Miz knows Neville might be fired after tonight. So, nice. But we cut back into the ring, and we see Sheamus cutting a promo. Sheamus cuts a promo. He calls out Xavier Woods. He says, Woods, what you did to me by eliminating me was wrong, and I got my just revenge, but I feel this would be a dish best served in a one-on-one match. Xavier Woods comes out. He paces back and forth on the ramp for a little bit before saying, Sheamus, you should really stop starting new stuff when you have unfinished business. And there's a certain man that wants to finish this business next week in a one-on-one match. And when he does, then I'll be ready for you, Sheamus. Until then, you gotta beat Hideo Itami clean. And if you guys don't remember, Hideo Itami and Sheamus did have a match at SummerSlam where Sheamus won after cheating. And that's the unfinished business Woods is referring to. So Itami and Sheamus next week. Next week. And before the Big Show Neville match, they're both in the ring, they're both readying up, and Big Show just tells Neville 1 second. And he grabs a microphone, and he just looks him in the eye and tells him, Neville, you ain't shit. And it gets fucking bleeped out. So, yeah, Big Show, real confident tonight. Real confident that this is the end of Neville. And is it the end of Neville? Can he beat the Big Show? He can. He defeats the Big Show. It goes 17 minutes, 43 seconds. Neville did hold his own. But Big Show had Chris Jericho at ringside next to him. Big Show was using Jericho, and it was a really even fight, and Jericho being there really gave Big Show the edge, and it wasn't until Randy Orton came running down, hit Chris Jericho with an RKO. Referee didn't even see Orton, he just noticed that Jericho, fell over in the corner of his eye. That's what he saw. He's looking at Jericho. He trips Big Show as he's going for the knockout punch, leading to Neville hitting a super kick or something, hits the red arrow. Neville picks up a pinfall victory over the Big Show. It's not that clean, but it is a fair win for Neville since the odds were evened at the very end. And Neville saves his job here tonight by defeating the Big Show, but Jericho not happy. They come in, there's this huge brawl, and since Neville took so much beating during that match, he is no help. It's basically 2-on-1. And it isn't until Cesaro comes running down with a chair, smashes Big Show with the chair. The chair kind of breaks, so now he doesn't have a chair. But Big Show's out. Chris Jericho comes running at him. Boom, Swiss death. Very European uppercut, whatever you want to call it. Jericho have been stopped by the Universal Champion. And before the show can go off the air, Cesaro grabs a promo and just starts, not shooting, but cutting a very, very angry promo at his new challenger, Kevin Owens, calling him a coward, calling him a sellout, says, we fought before, back in 2008, before the WWE, and those matches always went one way. it went with the Swiss man defeating the Canadian cuck. Maybe not that terminology, but I thought that was really funny when I thought of it. It came out with the Swiss man defeating the Canadian geek, and the Swiss man standing on top with all the championships. Whatever, he's just telling Kevin Owens he's got no chance at Cyber Sunday, and that's how we end out Monday Night Raw. 84. I gotta fix this fucking viewership, dude. Every show gets shit on. A decent show on Monday Night Raw. As you can tell, the requisite before in the starting angle and the post-show, I guess final angle, always get the blues. Neville and Big Show did decent for the fact that Neville was a mid-carder and Big Show's an occasional wrestler. That did much better than I thought. We set up a few things. I think that's really it for this episode. I hope that when I record SmackDown, my brain won't be fried and I can think. If not, it's just, I don't know what's wrong with me. I honestly have no idea what's wrong with me. Maybe I shouldn't be recording at 7 in the morning.